empowered committee dismisses Kerala's demand to reduce water level at the Mullai Periyar Dam, says the apex court had rejected the demand earlier. Jayalalitha to survey cyclone-affected areas tomorrow. Home Minister Chidambaram promises assistance from the centre for cyclone-hit areas immediately.
நிவாரணம், தொழில் தொடங்குவதற்கான உதவி, மீண்டும் தொழிலை தொடங்குவதற்கான அனைத்து முயற்சிகளையும் புதுவை அரசும் மத்திய அரசும் செய்யும் என்ற உறுதியை மக்களுக்கு தருகிறேன்.
Public retrieves a girl child from Egmore Hospital who was kidnapped from the Kilpauk Medical College last night. Cops formed special teams to hunt for the kidnapper. 50-year-old doctor hacked to death in a clinic reportedly by a patient's husband after the patient dies of complications. 4 arrested in the case. Doctors to organize a statewide protest on Thursday. Chief Minister Jayalalitha doubles the prize money awarded to medal winners in Olympics. Gold medal winners to get 2 crore rupees. Plea filed in Madras High Court for the IIT entrance exams to be conducted in Tamil. Court asks IIT chief to respond within 4 weeks. Cops arrest 2 students from Presidency College for assaulting a rival students group. Cops likely to arrest more students. Good evening and welcome to Ndtv-Hindu. You're watching headlines now with me, Madhu. Before we look in detail at what's making headlines across the state and the world, let's take a quick look at the national headlines. Student's death was a murder, says Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah after meeting the family of the student who was killed in CISF firing yesterday. 5 Jawans arrested. The team of the UK police that visited the family of the Indian student killed in UK, Anuj Bibde, promises strict action against the guilty. Flashpoint between Mamta and Congress in West Bengal. Congress workers oppose DD's proposal to rename Indira Bhavan as Nazrul Bhavan after the legendary Bengali poet. Prime Minister says China has overtaken India in science and that India needs to double its investment in science by 2017. Australia 116 for 3 after bowling out India for 191. Dhoni top scores with 57. The 5-member empowered committee appointed by the Supreme Court over the raging controversy on the Mullai Periyar Dam today rejected Kerala's demand to reduce the water level to 120 feet. The committee said that since the Supreme Court had ordered the water level to be at 136 feet, it could not reduce it. The committee will meet again on January 24 and 25 to finalize its report, which will be submitted in February. It also discussed the various reports on the safety of the dam, including the one submitted yesterday by the 2-member panel constituted by it.
Today's agenda mainly we considered the Kerala government sent a report that the dam level, reservoir level must be brought down to 120 feet. We considered it and noted Supreme Court passed a direction to us. Status quo shall be maintained. Therefore, we said we will not interfere.
Okay.
No order.
Assuring assistance to the cyclone-affected areas, Home Minister Chidambaram said that a central team would visit the districts of Puducherry and Kadalur soon to make an on-the-spot assessment of the damages caused, which left 47 dead. The team would be deputed to visit the storm-ravaged areas of Puducherry either tomorrow or the day after. The Home Minister, during his 2.5-hour visit to the Union Territory, also said that he will apprise the Prime Minister on the ground situation tonight.
உடனடியாக நிவாரணம், தொழில் தொடங்குவதற்கான உதவி, மீண்டும் தொழிலை தொடங்குவதற்கான அனைத்து முயற்சிகளையும் புதுவை அரசும் மத்திய அரசும் செய்யும் என்ற உறுதியை மக்களுக்கு தருகிறேன். எல்லா வகையிலேயும் மக்களுக்கு தேவையான நிவாரணங்களையும் உதவிகளையும் மத்திய மாநில அரசுகள் தரும் என்ற உறுதியை நான் தருகிறேன். இன்று இரவு நாங்கள் டெல்லி சென்றவுடன் உடனடியாக என்ன நிவாரணம் அறிவிக்க முடியும் என்று பிரதமரை கலந்து நாங்கள் அறிவிப்போம். பிரதமரையும் நிதியமைச்சரையும் கலந்து அறிவிப்போம். பிறகு நீண்டகால நிவாரண திட்டத்தை தயாரித்து அனைத்து வசதிகளையும் மக்களுக்கு செய்வோம். மக்கள் கவலைப்படக்கூடாது, அஞ்சக்கூடாது. கண்டிப்பாக 2 அரசுகளும் உங்களுக்கு துணையாக உறுதுணையாக இருக்கும் என்ற உறுதியை தருகிறேன்.
More politicians are heading to the cyclone-hit areas. Chief Minister Jayalalitha will visit Kadalur tomorrow. The leader of opposition in the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, Vijaykanth, inspected the Kadalur and Puducherry areas which were affected by the cyclone. He also distributed food and other essential items to the public on his visit. DMK Chief Karunanidhi will also head to Kadalur and Thiruvarur tomorrow to view the damage caused by Cyclone Thane. The girl child who went missing yesterday at the Keelpok Medical Hospital was found at the Egmore Children's Hospital. The police have formed special teams to trace the kidnapper. According to the police, the child was apparently stolen from the lap of her father, Rajesh Kannan, while he was asleep. Rajesh Kannan, who works as a mechanic in Thiruverkadu, had admitted his wife Selvi to the hospital for delivery on Monday.
நேற்று காலையில் 3:30 மணிக்கு சார் மிஸ் ஆனது குழந்தை. இன்னைக்கு காலையில் 9 மணிக்கு சார்.
எங்கே போய் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் கொடுத்தீங்க?
நான் அங்கேயே கேஎம்சி போலீஸ் ஸ்டேஷன்.
உங்களுக்கு வேறு யார் மேலே சந்தேகம் இருக்கா?
சந்தேகம்னா சொல்லியிருக்கணும் சார். சந்தேகமே யாருக்கு?
இந்த குழந்தை உங்கள் கூட தான் இருந்ததுன்னு சொல்கிறீங்க.
குழந்தை என் கூட தான் இருந்தது.
எப்படி காணாமல் போச்சு?
அதான் காலில் கொலுசு போட்டிருந்தேன், அதுக்கு ஆசைப்பட்டு யாரை தூக்கிட்டாங்க. கிடைக்கும் போது கொலுசு இல்லை.
நான் வந்து ஹோட்டலில் வேலை பார்க்குறேன். என் பேஷண்ட் வந்து அங்கே ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் வந்து அட்மிட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அந்த ஏசி வார்டில் இருக்கும்போது குழந்தை வந்து ஒருத்தர் சொன்னாங்க. போகும்போது அந்த குழந்தை மட்டும் தனியாக வச்சு நான் அதை பாதுகாப்பாக வச்சுருந்தேன். அவ்வளோதான். அது யார் எடுத்து நமக்கு தெரியாது. அது நமக்கு தெரியாது. குழந்தை வந்து உள்ளே ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் உள்ளே இருந்தாங்க. குழந்தை பக்கத்தில் யாருமே கிடையாது. அது மட்டும்தான் இருந்தது.
2 students have been arrested by the police on charges of attempt to murder after a bus route rivalry among the students of Presidency College in the city ended in a clash inside the campus. This left 2 students seriously injured. The total number of accused persons stands at 8. An earlier clash had seen 7 persons in the accused list. The city police has asked the principal of the college to suspend all the 15 accused students allegedly involved in the violent clashes. Police sources have told Ndtv-Hindu that more arrests are likely to follow. Our crime correspondent Salim spoke to Seshasai, the Joint Commissioner of Police East Chennai, on the kidnapped girl and the Presidency College clash.
We are now joined by Mr. Seshasai, Joint Commissioner of East Chennai. Sir, thank you for joining us, sir. You have cracked a burglary case within minutes. Please tell us, how did the police constable nab the offender?
Yeah, it's a good day for the police actually. The beat officer, head constable Shanavas, was on the beat duty yesterday night, and the occurrence took place around 1 o'clock, and 2 fellows were going out, and Shanavas had the doubt the fellows were carrying a big bag, so he immediately stopped them and checked them and inquired them. They showed him some kind of a card, so on believing that they thought perhaps he would leave them, but he wanted to see the bag also. When he asked for the bag to be searched, one of the fellow started running, but he concentrated on the other fellow, caught hold of him with the bag, and it was found a lot of cash and all those goods which you have seen now. It's worth 14 lakhs, the properties are worth 14 lakhs. The Commissioner of Police was informed, Mr. J.K. Tripathi immediately wanted the head constable to be rewarded. As a beat officer, he has done the job very promptly.
So secondly, violent clashes have become a routine affair inside Presidency College. What have the police done, and what are the police going to do to curb this menace in future?
In fact, you all know that very recently we convened a meeting with all these students and lecturers, transport employees, and various other NGOs also. In spite of that, the occurrences are taking place because they are taking 2 different routes, and it was purely a route problem. And we told the principal to take strict action against those students who are involving in this kind of violence. And we have started now registering cases and arresting the students, whoever are responsible for this violence. In the last case, we have arrested 4 students and remanded them. In yesterday's clash, we have so far arrested 2 of them, and 5 more are to be arrested definitely. So we have recommended the principal to take departmental action against all those arrested people so that the college will remain peaceful.
Sir, and finally, a 52-year-old woman was murdered for gain in Nungambakam. Please tell us about the status of the case.
The case is under investigation. Forensic reports are yet to be received. So once that is received, we will finalize the case very soon. We'll give you the breakthrough.
A 50-year-old lady doctor was hacked to death in her clinic at Tuticorin by an auto driver. This after his pregnant wife, who was admitted in the clinic, died of complications. The doctor was also the chief medical officer in an ESI dispensary. The doctor had initially refused to take up the treatment as she had found the baby already dead, but had to agree after compulsion from the patient's relatives. As the patient died during the surgery, the angry relatives killed the doctor, blaming her for their child's death. The Doctors Association has organized a statewide protest to condemn doctors' killing on the 5th of Jan. Doctors also prepared to take out a rally demanding the arrest of the accused.
டாக்டர் சேதுலட்சுமி அவர்கள் கொலை செய்யப்பட்ட விவரம் அறிந்து நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் இன்று எதிர்ப்பு தெரிவிப்பதற்காக இன்று கூடியுள்ளோம். உடனே தமிழக அரசும் போலீஸும் கொலையாளியை கைது செய்து நடவடிக்கை எடுத்து டாக்டர்களுக்கு உரிய முறையில் பாதுகாப்பு கொடுக்க வேண்டும்.
A public interest litigation has been filed in the Madras High Court seeking to permit the IIT entrance exams to be written in Tamil and other regional languages. The public interest litigation was directed to the chief of IIT and a reply is expected within 4 weeks according to the court's directive.
After hearing the arguments, the Honorable Court directed the chairman of the IIT Council to file a detailed reply as to why the students should not be permitted to write the examination in Tamil and other regional languages of the country. The reply should be filed within a period of 4 weeks. The matter would come up for further hearing.
A public interest litigation was filed on the illegality of erecting digital banners in the city. The petition stated that the ruling party AIADMK is openly flouting the rules by putting up digital banners on both sides of the road in places like Gopalapuram and Poise Garden. The petitioner, Mr. Ramaswamy, said that the public interest litigation was filed after the failure of the police to take necessary action with respect to his complaint. The High Court has granted the government 4 weeks to respond.
Present ruling party openly violated and created problem in EVR Salai from Madura Oil up to Central by erecting digital banners on both sides of the pavements as well as in Central Median and also in Cathedral Road, TTK Salai near Poyas Garden also. So I have taken a photograph and intimated the inspectors of 5 police stations to register a case against General Secretary AIDMK and others who were responsible for the erection of the digital banners. Unfortunately, nobody has taken any action. So I filed a petition and today it came for hearing and the first bench has directed the government to take action and report within 4 weeks.
We slip into a short break. National stories lined up on the other side of the break. Stay tuned.